Bazaar.
Time to break out your Russian, Bell.
Okay. Um, you've been to the Lubyanka building before?
Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference?
Make it. What do you think about Park?
Well, she's...
You know what this dude thinks about Park?
She's a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to me.
One of the guys my ass.
Yeah.
Yep. Talk to you later.
It's a long way to Moscow.
Rätt. Alright, Hudson.
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation?
Yes. My service speaks for itself. Years in the field and intelligence.
Is that right? Well, at least you're not hiding behind Adler. I'll grant you that. Now what is it?
Will we assume fake
identities? We
identities?
can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for.
How well do you know this Belikov?
That's on a need-to-know basis. From where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead.
Can't Belikov just get us the names?
Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names.
And where does that leave me?
Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder. An excellent proposition.
Já, Hudson. Já, hvar langar að tala við Sims? Þetta Lazar, Adler, langar að tala við.
What's on your mind?
Do you think we'll actually get inside the KGB?
This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own.
So I'm the right person for this.
If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask?
No reason, I won't let you down. You have no concern. Oh, I have to ask. Nay.
Scar? You mean this? Is it noticeable? Back in '73, I was nearly killed by a tiger while on a mission in Malaysia. But human ingenuity still rules the animal kingdom. You ever been attacked by a tiger, Bell? I don't. He's not one of mine.
Does that seem like a risk to you?
If I couldn't put my life in the hands of fetid strangers, I'd be in a different line of work.
Is Belikov one of the Park's agents?
No. MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states. Smaller figures within the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. The man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool. Okay.
Sådan. Okay. Sims. Oh. Sims.
There we go. Nope.
Kom till nu.
Don't touch my legs.
Sorry, maður. Dreg. Ey. Hvar stelpan? Ég að missa ykkur? Já, ég að missa ykkur. Æ, so... Nei, hérna Park. Hello.
Well, I didn't expect to see you back here.
Sorry. I need to go sneak into the hornet's nest.
Less is more. Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place that I'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage.
Yeah. Hudson has no faith in me.
Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't mind.
Have you... why have you been hiding the scar on your neck?
Remember when I warned you about inquiring into Adler's past? Some of that was likely projection. We're not always proud of our scars.
Okay, var ekki rétt. Remember when I warned you about inquiring to Atlas past some of the worst likely projections? It adds character.
I believe there are better ways to embellish one's character. But in our line of work, it's often more important to diminish the impression we leave on people.
Have you ever encountered resistance from him?
Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies. But after President Reagan greenlit Adler's operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot. Coordinating
What's
intel and
your role in the
exfil, we've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off without a hitch. Getting you out, however, is another headache entirely. I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Kíkjum á evidensin. Skulum bara beint á next mission. Lunch mission.
The Lubyanka building, KGB headquarters in Moscow. The sleeper agent records are stored in the archives 100 feet below ground in a nuclear defense command bunker.
Your only way in or out is through this high-security elevator.
We'll need proper credentials. That's where our asset Belikov comes into play. Belikov has been our source inside the KGB for nearly a decade. He'll get us in. He came through for us in Yamantau. He'll do it again.
This shit is crazy, even by his standards. You sure he's on board?
An immediate nuclear threat warrants every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree. Sims, get Belikov on the line.
Was ik hier?
Алло, Беликов на трубке.
Извините, я думал, что это посольство Сингапура. We're not friends yet, Belikov. Did you get access to the bunker? That's what I like to hear. Not yet. I know you have this under control. We'll meet you at the basement entrance once you have the bunker key.
Comrade Belikov, you've been summoned to the conference room upstairs. Secretary Gorbachev is here from the Central Committee.
Nu er de alltid inde i Belikov. Hade ég á.
Comrade Belikov, have a seat.
Putin?
General Secretary Brezhnev has taken an interest in the new security development. There's a mole within the KGB. The committee wants someone from the first chief directorate to oversee Colonel Kravchenko's investigation. If you've not met him already, this is Imran Zakayev.
Thank you, Secretary Gorbachev. And thank you all for welcoming me with open arms. I can think of no greater tragedy than a home violated from the inside. Trust and love within a family is sacred.
Apparently. Not everyone shares your beautiful sentiments.
Comrade Belikov, as head of security, I understand you've practically exhausted yourself trying to unearth this mole. How has that gone?
Yes. And once we are finished with this mole, he will be as blind and puerile as his namesake.
Until the mole is found, I want security increased around the bunker. Zakayev, do you have any recommendations?
We should restrict bunker access. We also want to cultivate closer relationships with all of you. I want to know your hopes, your fears, your ambitions.
Be thorough, but we don't want any significant disruptions. And you, Belikov? Who do you think should retain bunker access during the investigation? Sound thinking, Comrade Belikov. I would prefer it if only General Charkov retains his bunker key. So you will see to it.
Worry yourself no longer, sir. I've already ordered the bunker keys collected from the men.
Comrade Belikov, we are in grave danger from the capitalists. Our collective, our very way of life is at risk.
The traitor will be caught. And he will pay a high price for his betrayal.
Belikov, you are dismissed.
I'm being watched. I need a bunker key. Now, first, I'll have to kill the cameras.
Sir.
This area is restricted. If I'm spotted
can I help
here,
you, sir?
below my cover. Now I need to hide the body. How about one of those lockers? I have to get a bunker key for Adler. He'll need it to access the vault. Unfortunately, Charkov now has the only one.
Ei riitä rinksua. Mä... Okei, let's go. Looks
What can I do for you, Comrade Belikov? The General will be questioning a prisoner today, but should be available most of the time. Just let me know when you're ready to meet with him.
I have a chance to kill Charkov. Kravchenko's office will have the poison I need.
Sorry, oota ka.
It's humbling to see this place from the inside.
Belikov, have you dug up my mole yet? No matter. We've discovered additional unauthorized communications. Within hours, we will know the exact computer they came from. Comrade.
Fuck. I will be exposed soon. In the server room, I could point evidence towards Charkov.
Alla vedere. That would have been cool.
Maybe there's a clue to the combination somewhere in the office. The armory guard has a weakness for Cubans. Okay, perhaps a bribe could get me inside.
Vado fuori. Ég var kannski að velja þessi. 876. Það ég var ekki að velja þessi. 823 var hana. Ég nú 8 hérna, annars þetta. Það samt ekki að finna að lokkir hérna. Það er svona eitthvað kú.
How can I help you, sir? I'm sorry, Comrade Velikov, but Zakhaev has increased security measures. You'll need authorization from the war room like anyone else. I'm sorry, I can't. Zakayev would have my head on a pike. How important is pursuing this lead to you? Ah, a Cuban cigar would really distract me. I'm sure you could find a personal stash in one of the offices. Wonderful. I'll let you in. But this never happened. Sir.
Cool. In data entry, I could program this blank keycard into a bunker key, yes.
Belikov, have you dug up my mole yet? Cherkov, that's absurd. Where is your evidence? I have no idea how this got past me. Cherkov will be passing through here soon. When he does, we will apprehend him. General Charko, just how long have you been spitting on Mother Russia?
Excuse me? Do you know who you're speaking to?
I do now. Your medals will no longer protect you. Please empty your pockets on the counter.
Colonel, have you lost your mind?
Now step over there and lift your arms to the side.
Yes. Once they apprehend Charkov, I'll take his bunker.
Do it.
Okay.
Is this your way of setting up my fall, Kashenko? I'm looking forward to hearing the response of the Central Committee.
Me too. Now go in that room without saying another fucking word. Anything else you need to tell me, you can do it.
Now I need to head to the basement and let Adler's team in.
You mean the one where he runs away with Claire?
How can I help you, sir?
Olga Sokolova, report to reception, please.
London.
Adler's team will need uniforms to get past security. Luring 2 soldiers into the tunnel should do the trick.
Belikov here. Send a security detail to meet me in the furnace room. Immediately.
Wasn't sure you'd come through.
I don't have much choice, do I? This keycard gives you elevated access to the bunker.
What about uniforms?
Sounds like they're here now. Okay, I will lead them through and distract them. You two do the rest.
Now, take cover. Keep it clean. Uniforms are no good to us bloody.
Там, я нашел незапертую дверь.
Нету никакого оправдания этой некомпетентности. У нас есть очень строгие протоколы, чтобы это предотвратить. Понятно?
Okay, I have to leave, but you should have everything you need. Now, if stopped, you are reporting to Commander Sober.
Get changed.
Here, our weapons and keycard are in the bag.
Oops.
Come on, this way.
Ég ætla að stoppa hér og ég ætla að stoppa og ég kem aftur, ég þarf bara